Rihanna is a global music icon, a superstar shining under the stage lights. But there's something about her that few people know: her silent acts of kindness. One night in Los Angeles, Rihanna was driving through the streets in a luxury car. The city lights were bright, but in one corner, a group of homeless people lay on makeshift blankets, trying to shield themselves from the cold. Most people walked by without looking, but Rihanna pulled over. She turned to her bodyguards and said, "Wait here." Then, she stepped out of the car and walked toward them. People looked at her in shock. "Is that Rihanna?" they whispered. But she ignored the murmurs and sat down on the ground. A few minutes later, she turned to her team and said, "Let's get them some food." That night, Rihanna and her team handed out meals and water to the homeless until morning. There were no cameras, no interviews. She didn't do it for show. She believed that true kindness should be silent. But that was not her only act of kindness. Another day, she came across a social media post from a fan struggling to pay for cancer treatment. Without hesitation, Rihanna reached out to the fan's family and covered all medical expenses. The family wanted to thank her, but Rihanna had only one response: "Your health is what matters. Just get better." Her generosity wasn't just personal, it was global. She built the only cancer treatment center in Barbados, knowing firsthand how devastating the disease could be. She didn't want patients to travel far from home to receive care. In 2016, she donated millions to education funds. She personally provided scholarships for hundreds of students in her home country. Harvard University named her Humanitarian of the Year. But for Rihanna, this wasn't an achievement. In an interview, she simply said, "I'm just doing what I can." For Rihanna, this was a duty. She was inspired by her fans, her past, and the injustices she had seen. But most importantly, she never wanted recognition for her good deeds. For her, true kindness was invisible. After some time, social media posts began to surface about her silent charity work. As people learned about Rihanna's quiet generosity, more donations poured in. The movement she started inspired others to give as well. And in the end, as Rihanna once again stepped onto the stage, among the thousands of cheering fans, there might have been people whose lives she had unknowingly changed. She was singing once more, but this time, she was touching millions not just with her voice but with her acts of kindness.